Want to see our logos, grippers? Get us to 1,000 subs. You have 1 week.
3, 0, 5. Welcome back to the Gred podcast. I am Reed.
I'm Sahara.
I'm Maury.
3, 0, 5.
I forgot you were doing that this week, and I very much was not prepared.
I'm glad I caught you by surprise. More?
Reed?
Yeah?
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 Yeah.
Want to say something? Huh?
Do I have to?
Something, you little fuck? Huh?
Do I have to?
I mean, it's kind of a podcast. Your appreciation would be your effort would be appreciated.
Is it my turn or something? Is my turn with the talking stick?
I don't know.
What's going on here? What are you talking about, Reed?
I thought I cut you off, so I wanted to give you the spot.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, this is the episode where Sahara's very tired.
Sarah's very tired, and Reed still has COVID.
Gay.
You have to work. No. Sick pay.
I'm getting money and not
sick pay. Sick pay. Sick pay. Sick pay. I'm getting so much sick pay. Fuck you.
You just kind of suck.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Let's do it. All right. So the Beatles came out with their last song. The music video is touching. There are parts of it I don't like, where it's like they green screened. They grabbed John Lennon and George Harrison from old footage and green screened them in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Which, that's not my issue. My issue is that Ringo Starr and Paul McCartney now are also green screened into the video, and it looks weird to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's like all those Queen tributes.
Yeah, why not green screen them?
That are hologrammed.
Yeah, just use old footage of all of them, I guess, because it looks weird.
Yeah, but you look weird and you're real.
Huh?
Did you call him Paul McCarthy?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, McCartney.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like he's a politician.
I liked it. I was thinking of Melissa McCarthy, but that's okay. But I liked it. I have no issues with it.
I like the song. The song's pretty good. Also, the way the music video ends is really good. I liked it.
I didn't have time to watch it.
Oh, it ends. It ends with them all bowing, and it's the clip from the Ed Sullivan Show, which is the first TV show they played on.
Oh yeah, that's right. I want to hold your hand. Hey, that's it's copyrighted.
That's right.
At first,
intensely copyrighted.
Before I started thinking about it, I thought Reed was just doing that shit where he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna reference this thing and nobody's gonna understand it," and then I remembered, and I was mad at you for a second, and I was like, "This bitch, for real."
But they released a little documentary about how it got made, which I thought was really interesting. So Peter Jackson, Lord of the Rings man,
yeah,
he made the Beatles documentary movie called Get Back, and he had this AI, and he was like, "I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna make a Beatles song." And then George was like, "Peter, John's dead. How are you gonna make a Beatles song?" And then Paul was like, "George, you're dead." And George's like, "Oh shit, you're right."
That's Jack Sparrow, dude.
I know. And then Peter Jackson was like, "You shall twist and shout," and then he made a new one.
Uh-huh.
And that's how we got the new song.
The power of Christ compels you to twist and shout.
No, he did the Gandalf scream.
I zoned out for a second, and I came back to the power of Christ compels you to twist and shout.
Yeah.
I mean, the power of Christ does compel you to do that.
Yeah. Like in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
No, it compels you to
twist and
shout on laying on the floor and like convulsing.
Wasn't that guy a pedophile from Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Wasn't that guy a pedophile or something?
No, he killed somebody though.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Murderer. Yeah.
And he also
I don't know.
dated the sister in the movie, which is really weird.
That was pretty weird.
That's weird,
You know,
even
I
though
feel
they're
like
not. They're not real siblings.
whenever someone does something bad, I just default to sexual assault or harassment or
I mean,
pedophilia.
I can't blame
And
you. That's been the vibe
Yeah.
for YouTubers for a long
you know,
time.
not just YouTubers, like everyone, you know,
Like
like
you,
ever since Epstein.
that's true. I don't know.
I was assuming that before.
You know who's on that list? Harrison Ford. Could you believe that? He went
A
to the
lot of
island.
people are on that list.
Do you believe Will Smith is also on that list?
That I can. Or,
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
have to live with Jada for I don't know how many years, I would do.
Damn. I guess.
Too many. No,
Yeah.
I can see that.
What's
Tired of this.
what would you rather do? Okay, you have to be married to Jada for 20 years, or drive a Jeep Wrangler for the rest of your life. Whatever the opposite of being with Jada Pinkett Smith is, that's probably
Well,
the right answer.
honestly,
Whoa.
being with Jada Pinkett Smith, will land you in some legal trouble too. So
Yeah, so I'd rather just I'd take my chances.
I plead
I'm
fifth.
gonna go down there and beat the fuck out of you.
Is that gonna be your piss in a
I
drawer
love-
for this episode?
I love saying that, dude. I've been
Yeah.
saying it all week.
You suck at your job. I'm gonna go down there and beat the fuck out of you.
Yes, I'm
Be
doing
there.
gate guard, and the MP I'm on duty with, there's always an MP there, and whenever we got to turn a vehicle around because they don't have their fucking ID or whatever, he has to call it over, and every time he calls it up, I'll like look at him, I'll be like, I'm gonna go on that radio, and I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this time. I'm gonna be like, you guys fucking suck at your job down there. I'm gonna go down there and beat the fuck out of you. I'll be down there in 10 minutes.
Me at my job.
I know. No, I'm gonna do. Know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to my. I'm gonna go to my work and then pick up one of the phones and dial the phones in the office. Whoever picks it up, you suck at your job. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of you. I'm gonna be there in 10 minutes.
It's great. It's great if I do it on the radio because they won't know who it is unless I tell them.
Mm-hmm.
No one
Wow.
knows who's calling until you tell them. So
Who is this? It's the president of the United States
this is you. I'm you.
from the future. Oh, I got
What are we
Comic-Con
talking about?
tickets.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
That
I didn't. 'Cause I don't care.
a lot of people were bitching about the thing. Because Comic-Con changed it from the old ways of spamming refresh. It's been changed for a while now. I think like 2-3 years. I like that way. It was very Thunderdome-y, and I was down for the
Yeah, it
Thunderdome.
was. Mm-hmm.
But
Was it too easy?
now all you do is sit and wait, and it's random who gets chosen.
I hate that shit.
It's random, and also some
The
people
Hunger Games.
kinda, yeah, like that. Except there's no fighting to the death until like July.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of people were complaining that they would get in to buy the tickets, and then the software would kick them out. They'd get kicked out of the website, and they wouldn't be able to buy tickets. But I managed to buy tickets for all the
Makes
days,
sense.
except preview night. That one sells out every time. They sold out at 10:30
Uh-huh.
for everything. So that's pretty good. It used to be like 20 minutes. So I guess that's why they did it.
So who's going with the Jeep Wrangler?
I think
see
we're
the
all
prob-
going with the Jeep Wrangler.
Yeah, I'd rather drive a Jeep Wrangler than marry Jada Pinkett Smith. I can't.
Yeah, and that says a lot. That says a
Honestly,
lot.
I'd rather drive a Prius than.
I'd rather drive a Kia Soul.
I'd rather bike everywhere, to be honest.
I would rather drive a Kia Soul, and that says a lot.
You know what?
That's-
Fuck
That
it.
does.
Fuck it. I'll walk.
The
I'd
A
rather crawl.
a PT Cruiser and a Kia Soul.
I'd rather be
Are-
beaten to an inch of my life than. I know. I'd rather die, honestly, than Jada Pinkett Smith.
I'd rather be stuck in a saw trap,
Yeah,
honestly.
I'd rather
Like,
get
not
stuffed
even-
into a Freddy Fazbear suit.
Like not even the ones that you can win, you know? The ones that you're just like meant to lose, you know?
Oh,
but there's that glimmer, you know,
I
like
can't.
the barbed wire one with the fat guy in it from the first one. He has to crawl through barbed wire, but he's like bleeding out, and
Mm-hmm.
he has to go get the key or whatever. That
Okay.
one.
Forgive me if I'm wrong, but isn't the thing where he has to make it so they can survive the trap, or he like thinks it's murder or some shit?
He says in the second one, Jigsaw says in the second one that he's like, I've never murdered anyone. They murdered themselves.
Ah,
So it's kind of
I,
Period.
I don't know. I
and
saw that new one where with the eye shit, and I was like, how the fuck are you supposed to live through that?
uh yeah. There's some that you're genuinely just not supposed to make it,
Yeah, I
but
don't.
there's that glimmer, you know.
There's a
Like some of them, he just judges them, and he's like, you just don't deserve to live because you've wasted your whole life. But then there's the other ones that are like, okay, let's see how much you actually care
and that's like the
about
one.
wanting to live, you know.
Yeah, that's like the ones where it's like the people where that one where he had the scale and they had to cut off more of themselves, and it was like a
Yeah,
fat dude and a skinny lady, and she just fucking straight cut her arm off, killing the fat dude.
yeah, yeah. That was a good one. That
I
was a
bet
good
he
one.
didn't. I bet the fat dude did not see that shit coming.
Yeah, she just
Yeah,
wanted to live more.
she's like, I can live without an arm. It's the future.
Yeah, kind of crazy.
Kind of wild. It's
You
kind
know,
of torture porn, but who cares? A bit. Sometimes. Sometimes. That's all
Yeah,
it
but it's
is.
entertaining. Like it's not
well,
just torture porn because
Eh.
I've seen torture porn. Okay, I've seen This is not torture porn. If you want to see a movie that's just gore, it's just torture porn and gore. Watch Cabin Fever. Any three of them. All three of them are piece of shit movies that are completely pointless, and the whole thing is just like, how disgusting can this movie be?
We should
People's
make a movie
flesh
like
just
that.
like, if you like, some dude will like tug on a woman's arm and it'll just like peel off the skin of the entire arm, and just like blood will go everywhere. She's all throwing up. Random
Oh,
shit like that.
the fuck?
Cabin Fever is about a flesh-eating disease. So
Oh,
hmm
that sounds fucking boring.
it,
And
you
it's
know,
it's
I don't think that.
I think
it's
you'd become numb after a while.
no, they managed to just escalate.
Oh, you know what? Props to them.
I watched
Yeah.
the second one when I was like 7, and
That explains a lot.
it destroyed me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
The second one is god awful, grotesque.
Just pure smut.
Interesting. You know,
Yeah, just go watch
on
it. 3 out of
on
10.
the like two three the couple days leading up to Halloween, I watched all the Scream movies
Mm-hmm.
in like a sitting.
Okay,
Mhm.
wait, rank them. What's the best one? What's the worst one?
I like the
Ac-
first one,
Actually,
but
rank
I'm
them all.
biased.
Yeah, tier list.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. Tier list.
Pull it up. Pull it up, Brock.
Jamie, can you pull that up?
Let me figure that out. Give me a minute.
All right. You want me to do my RoboCop review?
Yeah, do your RoboCop review, and we'll circle back to Scream.
All right. So, while I had COVID, I caught up on schoolwork and stuff, but of course, some gaming happened, and of course I turned to a brand new game, RoboCop Rogue City. I love this fucking video game. It's not going to be a 10 out of 10, I'm going to tell you that. It's an indie studio, which surprised me when I found out. I didn't know, even after I had bought the game. Maury told me that.
Yeah, hang on. Let me look that up, because I'm pretty sure it's an indie game.
Yeah, but no, if it's an indie game, it's a really good indie game. But if it's not, it's a pretty good AAA game.
Yeah, it's definitely an indie game. Made by
So,
Teon, where the fuck that is.
damn. They also made Terminator Resistance. But the game is pretty good. It customization, don't come looking for that. It lets you upgrade RoboCop and the gun separately, so you can get to the point where you can just hold down the trigger, no reloading, and just shoot fucking everything in your path. RoboCop is built like a brick shithouse. He's like, I think he might be like 8 feet tall. So he's
Same.
he's very. You're not 8 feet tall.
Let me lie on the internet.
You walk into a room and then the Oompa Loompa theme starts playing. That was really mean, but I stand.
You know, Reed, you're not too big to be fit into a chocolate pipe.
Yeah, you know what? Reed, you walk into a room and the SpongeBob music starts playing, and your footsteps are like.
You know what, Maury? When you walk into a room, A minor.
Oh my god, they actually have it. Motherfucking Newports.
Yeah.
RoboCop is largely bulletproof, so it handles him being like semi-indestructible well. It lets you like repair RoboCop during missions, and you start out with 3 charges and you can work your way up. Also, the bad guy of the game is who here has seen RoboCop?
Me.
I'm raising my hand.
Good. Glad you did this for this audio only podcast with some visual elements. Shout out Brock and his editing.
There you go.
Very nice.
Thanks, Brock.
So the dude that gets melted by acid in the first movie, is his brother's the bad guy of this video game, and it takes place between RoboCop 2 and 3, and Peter Wells is back as RoboCop. And honestly, it's a better RoboCop 3 than RoboCop 3.
Nice.
There's this character in it. His name is Max Becker. I fucking hate that guy more than Thomas Nook. Everyone knows how much I hate Tom Nook. It takes a lot.
Yeah.
But this guy is a fucking asshole for no reason. He repeatedly is like, "Oh, RoboCop, you suck. I'm gonna turn you off, RoboCop." At one point, he blatantly fires all of the police.
You know.
And then he goes out onto a presentation with these robots, and RoboCop is there, and the Becker's like, "Oh, all the police, they're on strike," and you have a choice to be like, say what actually happened or not. And of course, I keep it real, so I said what actually happened, and Detroit falls into chaos because the dumbass said, "Oh yeah, the cops are on strike." No, you fired them, you fuck. He's just generally a dick. He made these shitty robots to try to replace RoboCop, and there's a part where he does a test without telling RoboCop. So you show up and you just start getting fucking attacked, and you kill them all. And he's like, "That was just a fluke." And it's like, "Bro, I just dumpstered your fucking robots. What are you talking about? Fluke." And he proceeds to go through with his plan. I fucking hate it. It's like, bro, your shit sucks. Stop trying to push it on us. Your beats aren't good. Yes.
I'm gonna make that part into a clip, and I'm gonna send it to every guy I know that makes music, except for Brock, because we care about Brock.
Your beats aren't good. I'm giving you multiple to choose from.
Thank you. Now tell them their music's trash and to quit trying.
Your music's trash, and you should listen to the Gred podcast instead.
Period.
There you go. RoboCop.
Did you stream this game while we were on call that one day?
Yes, I did.
Yeah. That's why I'm remembering stuff.
Also, RoboCop, when he punches people, it's a one hit. Because RoboCop is built like an absolute unit and can lift 10 tons, so a punch from him is lethal.
Yeah.
I like it. It's a good game. There are some bugs in it. Like, sometimes characters will kind of just fall through the floor.
Mm-hmm. Like that,
Robocop.
though.
Yeah, just NPCs, though, not Robocop.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, but it happened for me in a really annoying spot where this one guard fell into the floor in front of the door he was blocking. So I couldn't get past him, so I had to restart to the main menu. There was
Yeah.
one mission I couldn't complete because a key card wouldn't spawn, but I think that might have been on me. I don't know. I don't know if I played far enough in the mission, but I just quit out of it. I was like, okay, I guess this isn't working. I'm done. Oh, no fall damage either, which I love. There's a part where they're like, "Oh, RoboCop, he's branking," and then I just jumped off a building, and it's like, "Fucking, who's broken now, bitch? Still walking around."
Make a Dread game.
I would be so down, but I am so game for the RoboCop franchise to only exist in video games, and I know Amazon is making a movie or a show that's RoboCop.
Yay.
But I would be so game if it was just video games for RoboCop. That if it's how it's gonna be. Also, you can throw people across rooms, which is really cool.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
One-handed.
You talk about that part a lot.
It's the best part. It's a good part.
Yeah.
And also the style of RoboCop, how everything's vaguely futuristic, but also 80s technology at the same time, is still there. And I love that. Everyone's hairstyles look like they're from the 80s. For some reason, in server rooms, there's box TVs. Love that shit.
Nice. CRTs.
Yeah, CRTs. No flat screens. Just CRT. What a terrible existence.
Mhm.
CRTs. No, it's pretty good.
I got a new book called Neuromancer, and in the introduction, it talks about a quote from that book, and it says, "The sky of the port was that of a television tuned to a dead channel." And at the time, they had CRTs, and it was just static. The white and black dots.
Mm-hmm.
They're just everywhere. And then when Neil Gaiman, the creator of Cyberpunk, when he kind of went through and made like his own kind of I don't know, did a different thing with it, with that same Neuromancer story. He said in the introduction that for him, a television tuned to a dead channel would be just blue. And then he said that he asked, like recently when he redid the book, he said that he asked his like the people that he knew that were in their 20s and so on. He said that they said that they could imagine a television tuned to a dead channel to just be black, because they had grown up on their phones and computers.
That's right. Anyway, I give RoboCop an 8 out of 10. Do you guys have any questions about the RoboCop video game?
No, I'm good.
All right, great.
No.
Great.
I do have a question though. What
Yeah.
did we rate Starfield? You remember?
I think I might have given it a 7.
I thought we gave it something low, like a 4, but I can't remember.
I gave
like
it.
it was like-
It was 7 because I think it was either 7 or 6 because I subtracted a point because of the audio issues. It crashed once, and there was another thing.
I'm trying to write down a list of all the video games we've ranked. I was just curious because I had it written down as 4.
I don't think it was 4.
RoboCop crashed.
No.
Yeah, see, crazy how a little indie studio can make a better fucking game. It's more stable than Bethesda.
Yeah, Nathan. Fuck Bethesda. All my homies hate
Crazy.
Bethesda.
Crazy, Nathan. I'm gonna add him in the chat.
Hey, we're talking shit about Bethesda again. They can go fuck themselves.
I do have a question for you.
Yes.
How much more do you like it than the Spider-Man game? Like, if you didn't finish that game, would you like prefer to play Robocop over that game if you still hadn't finished it?
Yes. I prefer Spider-Man way more than RoboCop. Because
Okay.
RoboCop, RoboCop doesn't move fast, and that kind of bothers me a little bit. He moves.
That's your ADHD
Yeah, no, I think he moves no faster than 3 miles an hour, except when he has his dash ability.
mode. Okay.
But that's like one thing. That's why it lost a point, because I was like, I can't fucking. I hate how slow he moves. It's really not about
That's
movement.
fair, I guess.
Also, just like there's a lot of general like. I kind of grouped up all the bugs as one minus the point because it's an indie studio. But if it was a AAA, each bug would count as a minus. But since it's indie, it's -1.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a little harsh. Going each bug is -1, but yeah, we'll see how we determine shit in the future. Who's to say?
Yeah. All right. So my Scream tier list. I really like the first one, but I'm biased because I like Matthew Lillard a little too much.
Zoink Scoob.
According to Rotten Tomatoes, I'm pretty mad about this. Scream 2 is like the highest rated one.
It's got
I didn't
Timothy
like that one
Oliphant
as
in
much.
that one.
I know, I didn't like that one as much. Okay, so I haven't seen the newest one, the 2023 with Jenna Ortega. So
Ortega's in that one?
yeah. So this is my list without that one. So I'm gonna go Scream 1.
Okay.
I didn't mind Scream 3.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give Scream 3 to number 2. Scream, the 2015 version. I kind of like that one, so I'm gonna give that 3. And then 2 is number 4.
Okay.
And then the 2022 Scream.
Okay.
And Scream 4 is my last one.
Is that the one where the killer has this fucking bullshit thing that lets him replicate anyone's voice?
I don't remember.
I don't know. I remember if that is, I agree with you as that's the worst. I'm gonna look it up. I hated that plot device so much. Where it's just like, oh, he has this magic device that makes him sound like anyone he wants without recording them previously.
Scream 4?
Yeah.
That technology's a little ahead of its time in that one.
Yeah, it is. Scream 3 would be that one. I hate that. It's 23 years later and we have nothing. 23 years since Scream 3, we still don't have anything close to the voice changer in Scream 3. So, just kind of shows how unrealistic that is.
I mean,
we have an AI that can bring back dead people's voices, but we don't have a voice changer that can do it like that.
I was actually thinking of like making my voice into an AI and replying to people or recording this podcast using it.
Why?
Just cuz.
That'd be hilarious.
Just for
No,
fun.
it's
I don't like
within the last 5 years, it's gotten so much better at replicating your voice from a literal minute of you just talking, and then it can replicate your voice so perfectly.
There, people though, they don't like AI generated content. They're very opposed to it. I think a good example to how opposed people are is Quevilcop. He's been trying to become
like this AI guy where he only does AI shit, and everyone's been
Gay.
giving him shit, and he's just like, eventually you won't be able to tell, and everyone's like, that's the problem.
Yeah, but he's not really doing any work either. So
That's another problem. Fuck you, work for your
that's
money.
my problem. That's my only problem. Like, I'm all about using AI. Like, it's there. It's a tool. Use it. But if you're making money by doing your, like, especially as an influencer, you can't be doing that shit. Then you're really not doing anything. Like, people already think that your job is nothing.
Yep.
Like,
I
at
sent an
that
AI
point,
thing in topics
at
Okay.
that
that I
point,
made.
just don't do anything. Just lay on the street.
How about you eat some more honey barbecue lays and sit on your red and black gaming chair? Maybe order some Burger King and play Modern Warfare 2 till you pass out at 3 in the morning from too much caloric intake and not enough masturbation to balance it all out. Truly the routine of a god, a feast for kings. All the food groups represented. You're only missing one thing, however, and that would be some bitches.
Thank you for blessing us with that.
Yep. Give me 1 second.
Giving you 1 second.
Give me more time. I need it.
Giving you more time.
I need
You need
even
it.
more time. I need it.
He needs even more time. So, you guys. So everyone complains about their name, right? What do you got? If you guys had to pick your own name, what would it be? Like when you were born?
I would stick with what I have.
You'd stick with Reed. Yeah.
Every name, no matter what, you can get bullied for, so fuck it.
Yeah.
As someone who
But if your name is
never
Melvin,
gets their name pronounced correctly, I'd probably change it to the most basic ass shit because it pisses me off.
Otro
Once I worked an almost 8-hour shift today, and I talked to so many damn people, and one person that I didn't even introduce myself to, knew how to pronounce my name correctly the first time she ever saw me. And I was like, damn. Okay.
took me 8 years to get it right.
I haven't even known Reed 8 years.
I don't know. It was like 4.
No, maybe. It was 4 or 5. It was a long time.
Yeah.
He used to call me Sahara.
Well, you used to be really mean
Sarah.
to me, so I didn't really care about pronouncing your name right.
I think that's part of the reason why I was mean to you.
Yep, it was just it started as genuine stupidity, and then it's all right.
Retard alert!
All right, fuck me, I guess. Fuck you. Fuck everyone. I fucking hate everything.
I don't know. Would you change your name, Maury?
I'd probably just I'd probably just keep my middle name. Get rid of Maury, honestly. Or one or the other. Just keep one. I think 2.
How about
I think both of them is a little much.
Maury, how about Big Dick 69? How about that?
Or a Hurricane.
Ooh.
Oh,
That'd be a
that's
cool name.
That's fucking good.
Next week, we're taking Maury to go change his name.
Do you Okay, that would be like a multi-episode
It's an arc.
bid. That's an arc. Dealing with the government for anything is an arc.
Yeah.
Any capacity. Just looking at them, it's a fucking story arc.
I went through bureaucracy for 48 hours. It's a Mr. Beast video. I went to the DMV for 48 hours.
Hey mate, I locked 10 people inside a DMV for 100 hours. Here's what happened.
I robbed this bank. Single-handedly.
I invaded Kuwait.
I killed 12 people.
I started a war in Africa.
I bought the moon.
I liberated Laos.
I unified
Cambodia.
Korea.
I assassinated Kim Jong-un.
I killed
Alright,
his
so anyway.
whole fucking family.
So anyway, Reed and I made plans to go see the new Five Nights at Freddy's movie on Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah.
However, he has COVID.
Okay.
So on Halloween, we watched it on Peacock.
Cuck.
Eh. You ever heard that Katy Perry song called Peacock?
No, I haven't.
Oh, you should. It's very it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It was wild. But
Crazy.
the movie was really good.
What do you rate it, Reed?
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10. I liked it. A lot of
I'm
critics.
giving it 8.5, maybe 9.
Well, what made it a 9 for me, really, a man that has carried the franchise and, carried this movie, Matt Pat, really, really brought it to 9.
Yeah.
It was jarring seeing Matt Pat in the movie.
Reed wasn't ready. He made noises.
I was like, Matt Pat. And then he said, hey, it's just a theory, and I almost lost my fucking shit.
No, you did lose it for a second.
He said the thing. What am I supposed to do?
He said the thing. He said the thing. Stop the movie. He
jingle.
said it.
He said the thing.
Jingle,
He
jingle.
said it. We can stop.
Okay, we can go home now.
Yeah. Good thing we weren't in the theater.
Yeah.
I feel like we would have stood up and been
Let's
like, all
fucking
right.
go! That's what you gotta do.
Yeah.
You just have to do it, It's like a football game,
It's
Yeah.
too bad about Markiplier. That's what's holding it back from being a 10 for me.
That's why it's not a 10, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I didn't play the games, but I have seen all of Markiplier's content. So like I do know the storyline and everything. I just haven't personally played it myself. So I, as someone who hasn't played it but still grew up around watching it and that kind of thing, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I'm pretty happy.
Yeah, FNAF is one of those things where one of those games where people can be fans of it without playing it
Mhm.
because of YouTube. The symbiotic
Yeah.
relationship between that gaming franchise and YouTube is insane. I played the first game and then I really didn't like it, but I liked it. I liked watching Mark's video. So I'd watch Mark play it, and then I'd go.
You know him.
Yeah, I'd watch Markiplier play
I
it.
hate that.
Well,
Like
you
your,
already,
like your
you already,
best buds.
you see, I watch Mark play it, and then I'd go over and listen to Matt listen to his theories.
Mark called me the other day. He said,
He
"That's
called me.
crazy. I'm not in the movie.
I was busy.
I'm not in the movie.
I'm not in it. I was filming a different movie at the time. No,
That's Maury's impression this week.
I'd go watch Markiplier and then go to Matt Pat, watch some fucking theories about it. The theories were my favorite part.
I didn't watch him, but that's okay.
He has
watched
dead
Matt
ass
Pat
probably
since-
about. He probably has like, I think, at least 20 hours of him doing theories for FNAF.
I think there's like something insane, like 17 different videos or something. And they're all like
I'm looking
30,
it up.
40 minutes.
It
I've seen Matt Pat. I've been watching Matt Pat since he did that. I think his first one was LA Noire. That was his first game that he did. No, the first one was called wasn't fucking Chrono Trigger. That's what it was. His first video was
So
Chrono Trigger.
he has
65 videos,
yeah.
and they're all about 20 minutes.
So 65 times 20.
No, his first theory was fucking whack though.
It's like
About-
1,300 hours.
but I'm putting the first theory he did about
Per minute.
FNAF was fucking whack. He was trying to tell me that oh, this shit's based off a real life story, a real murder that happened. No.
Nice.
Well, loosely based on a bird's life.
Well, the thing is, that's the thing, It's just a theory.
Just a theory.
No, Maury.
I could probably do the voice.
Okay, back to the episode
I mean,
Back to the episode.
I could probably do the voice
of
and say that.
do what voice?
Christian Bale in American Psycho.
Thank you.
Nice.
The other day we were sitting in call, and do you ever weaponize songs?
I hate you for that because I forgot about it until you just did it.
Yeah, so
I
we're
hate
sitting
you.
we're sitting in call, and I just go,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
and
No, we were both editing last week's video. Or I was doing episode 9 clips and he's doing episode 10 editing. And I'm sitting there and then he just goes and does that. And I'm trying to focus and then I can't focus anymore.
just like that,
Uh-huh.
just turned off her brain.
Mm-hmm.
Turned off my brain.
You just pushed in her soft spot.
That's right.
Yeah, and I was like, can you shut up?
I did that, and I heard this weird click noise, and then I was like Sahara, and then I heard her collapse, and then she was foaming from the mouth, and she's having a seizure now. That's what happened.
She's no longer with us.
Um,
Anyways, on Thursday, I had pretty much the same experience, but it was with an MP on the gate, and he while he did his shift of being out there and checking IDs, he put his phone down, and for like 20 minutes he played screaming just to annoy me while I was trying to watch my movie. So when I was out there, I kept going, "Ooh, hey Rick," and he was like, "Dude, please stop, please." He was like, he was genuinely begging me to stop,
Please.
pleading for help. And I was just like,
I
"Oh,
love that.
please, Rick."
You cut out.
Or, oh, or he would just he would say something to me, and at the same time that he would say it, I would go, "Ooh," and then he went on his turn, and then he played screaming again. But then I was ready, and I have what is it called? What is it called? Dracula Flow. I have Dracula Flow and downloaded, and I just played it on my phone, which was much louder than his iPhone, so I overpowered him. And
You
won.
put in your place, bitch.
Yeah.
Heat check,
Right.
motherfucker. Also,
I love that.
I find it astronomically funny that on the episode Brock was on, he didn't edit.
Oh, really?
I edited.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kinda weird. No, I'm kidding. I don't care.
No, he had some school shit to do.
Yeah,
but,
I know.
but no, I just thought
Brock.
I thought it was funny because he kept on during the video he kept on being like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll cut that out," and I was like, nah, "No, you won't."
Yeah. Meanwhile, you're sitting there staring at it.
There was.
You should have did like a cut in of
Oh
yourself,
my god.
where you looked at the camera after he says that.
No, I think I put it in a little like text pop up near the end where he's like, "I'll cut that out," and I was like, "No, he won't. I'm editing."
No. Yeah, the first time he said that, you should have had a webcam, and then you should have been like, it should like zoomed out from the screen, and it was you editing it, and then you should have like just like stared at it.
Yeah, I support
Keep
that.
going.
Or no, it just opens on my face, and then teardrop rolls down, and then the camera pans back to the computer screen, and then gunshot.
No,
You know,
yeah,
Goes back to the episode.
like checkmate.
you know,
All right, I'm not editing shit.
for that 1 week that Brock didn't edit and you had to edit because he was gone, we should have did a memorial at the end of the video for Brock.
No, we should do a memorial for the time that I lost. I will remember. It was bad editing this time. Normally I have fun editing because it flicks my brain vein.
Okay.
Ew. Can you not talk about your
Flicking my
your
vein.
your frontal clitoris?
My veiny clitoris. Yeah, no problem.
Cranial clit.
The cranial clit. But this time, since I had COVID and I was like all fatigued and shit, I was just like, I fucking hate this. This is terrible. I'm not having fun.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I hate this and I want to go home. Was kind of the vibe.
Yeah,
Do we have
but
a
Reed was also blaring Blink 182 at the same time,
That's
so it couldn't have been that
true.
bad.
That's true. Well, that was during the fun part, but then you didn't see the part where it was like 11 p.m. You didn't see
Yeah.
that part.
'Cause that's after my bedtime.
Yeah, Sahara goes to bed at 10 like a child.
I go to bed at 10:30.
Oh, my
No.
bad.
Like a teenager.
Yeah, and I need that discipline because how else am I gonna wake up at 5 a.m.?
I bet when you said that, you pouted and crossed your arms.
That's how
Go to-
I've been sitting this whole time
Like, go to-
because it hurts.
What? Hey, do you guys know
Go to your room.
go to your room.
I'm already in my room.
Great.
Do
Great.
you ever just?
Great. We're bringing back that bit.
Yeah, I think that should be a bit every episode. Do you ever just meet somebody for the first time and just like look at them and be like, I know you have a foot fetish?
I don't meet anyone. I don't know what meeting is.
Do you ever just look at somebody and be like, they've had toes in their mouth?
No, because that's
Can you
fucking
smell
weird.
it on them or something? I don't get it. I don't get this. I don't get this. Is it-
No,
It's like,
Like,
it's like
I met new people today for the first time in a long time, and
Wow.
like-
you met new people for
Shut
the first
up!
time in a long time, and your first thing you did is start judging them, being like, oh, "Yeah, this person, they've had toes in their mouth."
no, like
That's where
this
your brain
person.
went?
I just judge people all the time. I make so many assumptions about people and their lifestyles in the first few minutes of meeting them.
Mhm.
But this
That sounds
person,
healthy.
okay, you're gonna say that, but last episode we deduced that I'm the psychopath and you people are normal. Okay.
What's this
Anyway,
you people shit?
I just told you earlier that I watched Cabin Fever 2 when I was 7. I don't
That's
think
a
there's.
different-
Maury's
We call
Maury
that-
got 1 out of 8. He tied with Brock.
No, he didn't. Brock
Oh wait,
didn't
no,
get
Brock
any.
got 0. Yeah, Brock got 0. I forgot to update my paper.
First of all, I think the real sociopath or psychopath, whichever one that was for,
was the
could
one
be
He's
able
psycho.
could be able to, if they were told that this was for psychos, which I assume that it was because we had talked about it beforehand.
Yep.
Could just say
I
something
mean, yeah.
hilarious to distract you, as I did I not?
I mean,
I don't think you're a psychopath.
I said
Maury's a sociopath, not a psychopath.
there is a difference. What's that difference?
I simply am not there.
Okay, a psychopath will kill you just because they want to kill you. A sociopath will enjoy killing you because they want to inflict pain on you. And they will enjoy every second of it.
I
I
respect
thought
the
that's a
psychopath more.
sadist. I thought that's a sadist.
That sounds like a
Yeah,
sadist.
but both.
Could
It's
they be
it's
one and the
both.
same?
I thought sociopathy was feeling
They
no
also
emotion.
show no regard for right or wrong and ignores
No
rights and
empathy.
feelings of others. Yeah, they have no empathy. I also have no empathy, and that's due to other reasons.
I simply am not there.
You say you don't have empathy, but you have empathy for like your friends and family.
Okay, what if a puppy was dying right in front of you, huh?
Yeah,
I care more about animals than I do people.
Animals?
yeah, that most people do.
You ever seen American Psycho? He kills a puppy right
Yeah,
after
I
killing
have.
the homeless man.
You know, more people.
Okay,
When dogs die in movies, it's more jarring for people than when people die in movies.
Yeah.
yeah. In the
'Cause I
menu,
simply am not there.
you literally watch a man who does not want to kill himself in front of people
Yeah.
very graphically.
Holy shit!
And people's fingers get cut off. I've seen that movie twice.
What a mood.
That's a good movie.
We should watch that movie, Reed.
You haven't seen it?
What movie are we talking about?
The Menu.
The menu.
Oh no, I have not seen the menu.
It's really good.
Ugh,
Anya Taylor-Joy's in it.
it's
She's in the-
such a
in
good
The
movie.
Witch.
Oh, she was Peach.
Was she?
Yeah, she was.
I
didn't know
just really enjoy the making of that movie.
That's cool.
Not
Mhm.
necessarily the content, just the making of the movie. I went and saw it with Freddie
Fazbear?
last Halloween.
Very
Hell
cool.
yeah.
Wow.
We
very
weren't
cool.
friends then, Reed.
Wow. Very cool. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
It was a good movie though. It was fun to watch in theaters. But watching it, you gotta watch it twice is the problem. Because the
No.
first time you watch it, shut up, Reed, you don't pick up on all the things unless you're looking for them.
God, it's like
So-
fucking Tenet. Fuck that.
Yeah. There's a list. There's like 20 things that most people didn't pick up on the first time they watched it.
No,
Why don't you just watch the video then?
I hate movies. I hate
Listen
movies
to
that do
video.
that shit. That's too much. Fuck,
It's because
actually,
you have
know what?
ADHD and you don't pick up everything.
You
the
have
first
it
time.
too. Don't give it. Don't.
Because you guys probably listen to music while doing your homework while watching movies.
Yes, that's what I do because I'm an insane person.
You people
I don't.
are insane. I have to turn off everything everywhere to be able to read a book.
Fuck you. I can drive a car
Yeah,
and
me
fly a
too.
plane at the same time. Don't tell me what I can and can't do.
What can't you do?
What can't I do?
What can't Reed do? Eat blueberries?
It's true.
You
I
can't.
can.
You can't eat blueberries. Why not? You scared of
Because-
them?
okay.
Huh?
Because he's a beta male.
I'm allergic. Or did you forget? One thing Maury can't do is fucking remember anything. Fucking.
Wow, that's really.
That's why I brought it up,
predictable.
because you can't change it. I mean, you could, but it takes a lot of time and effort and things Reed does not really care about.
I mean,
I thought you were allergic to
blueberries-
something else.
blueberries are kind of fucking mid. To be
Blueberries
honest,
are
I've had them.
delicious.
I mean, you would say that
Well, I wasn't allergic for
because you're scared of them.
Not really.
Okay, well, I'm allergic to medicine. I'm allergic to penicillin, and yeah, penicillin's pretty mid.
I have seasonal allergies.
What do you need
I have
penicillin
seasonal
for
allergies
to survive?
too.
Beet. What is penicillin to beet?
Well, it's a lot of things.
Well, you better not. Hope you better not catch a lot of things.
Well, it's not the only option. But the
Oh.
second option, I'm also allergic to, so I have to go with the
Wow.
third option.
So you're basically dead.
Yeah, you're fucked.
You're in a
Not
constant
really.
state of having AIDS.
But
Yep.
well, no comment. I'm not gonna comment on my sex life on this podcast.
Please don't.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Please don't.
Is it as weird as the things that got taken out last week?
If you start, I'm
What do you
gonna
mean?
mute you, and I'm
Don't.
just gonna go play Halo.
Do I
I
need to
lit-
remind you, Reed?
I know what you're talking about, and when I was rewatching that footage, it was unprompted. I was
know.
annoyed because there wasn't even no like trigger for it either. You just randomly thought of that on your own.
It's the ADHD.
Wow.
I have too much knowledge.
Sure.
Too much knowledge.
Hey,
I
Sarah.
do.
Hey Sarah,
What?
do you know what time it is?
No.
It's time for crazy ass shit from history. All right. What do you guys think today's topic is? Your one and
Boy.
hold on. Your one and only hint is that I think this is the dumbest thing a country has done and will ever do. It will never be topped.
Iran killing Michael Jackson.
Okay.
That's not my guess.
That's hard, dude.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with China's housing crisis because you really like to talk about that one. It gets you heated.
No, it just it flicked my brain bean.
Cranial
Your
clitoris.
cranial clit.
It
Yeah.
flicked my veiny cranial clit.
Dumbest. Is it recent?
No.
Oh.
Like within 10 years, recent?
No.
Okay. That kind of
Plague.
narrows it down.
How would huh?
No.
I don't know.
No. Well, clearly you don't.
I'm just throwing shit out there. Can I guess
Clearly.
what era? My guess is like 1300s.
All right.
Maybe a little earlier.
All right. If you say so.
Okay. I'm thinking probably 80s, 90s, 80s, 90s, because that would be because I feel like the more
Ooh.
recent, the more dumb.
Yeah.
And
well,
you said country.
Yeah, this is
Not-
an action done by a government.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with 60s or 20s then for that.
And I'm guessing it's not the U.S. I'm guessing it's got to be either South America or Asia,
Mm-hmm.
like one of those random Asian countries.
Oh, also, today's prize is a roll of duct tape.
Okay, full,
want that.
new, brand new.
Yeah, brand new.
Okay, what kind? Like Gorilla? Or just
I'm
like
gonna pick a brand at random.
okay, what
Aw.
color?
It's gonna be silver.
Oh, okay, classic. All right.
I mean,
I'm thinking.
I'm gonna go with Denmark.
All right, but what's the dumb thing that they've done?
I don't know.
You got
I don't care enough.
you got to throw dumb things countries have done.
I mean,
Exist?
it can't be the emu war. That's not really that.
That's not
I
really
don't- I
that
don't-
dumb.
I mean, it is kind of dumb that. the
Yeah, but
whole
you can understand why
government.
they did it. You can
Yeah,
like
No, I don't understand why they lost though. Like that's
yeah, no,
crazy.
that's the dumb part.
that's
but
exactly that's what I'm talking about.
But that the reason they lost was incompetence. But
Yeah, exactly. Now, I'm also thinking if it is America, I think the dumbest thing is the Hawaii missile crisis. But I don't think it's something America's done because that's not that dumb.
yeah,
No one
Right.
died. I'm guessing someone died in this. I'm gonna say it's just in Asia. I don't have anything specific, but I'm guessing it's in Asia.
okay.
And I'm guessing it might be China.
All right.
That's it. That's all I got. That's all
Okay,
I got.
you know, so we're gonna give that point to Maury. China, 1958.
Oh, I'm good. I'm fucking good.
Mao Zedong, Dong,
Uh-huh.
decided to introduce a plan to kill some shit. This plan is known as
Oh,
the Four
yeah.
Pest Campaign.
Yeah, I know about this.
The four quote unquote pests were sparrows, mosquitoes, rats, and one more. What is the fourth pest that Mao Zedong wanted to get rid of? Mao Zedong?
Hmm.
Mm. What were the other ones?
Sparrows, mosquitoes, and rats. Kind of all over the place with that.
Sparrows. What's the issue? What's his big idea with sparrows?
I'm gonna say cats.
Okay.
No, that's no
Why-
way.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna point out a logical fallacy with that guess, Sahara.
Okay.
The man wants rats dead.
Okay.
And what did cats kill?
Not all cats kill rats.
But enough do, where he would be like, we don't need to kill him.
All mine kill
Cats
rats.
kill more
and moles.
mice, but we're also thinking back then, so you know.
I'm guessing it's roaches.
The correct answer is flies. I guess
Okay, yeah.
I guess that day-long life cycle wasn't short enough for Mr. Dong.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Mao Zedong will exclusively be referred to as Mr. Dong throughout the rest of this.
Okay.
All right. Next question. If you were to make a similar plan, what four pests would you get rid of?
roaches,
Okay.
wasps,
Valid.
ants,
All right.
and what's the fourth one? Probably. It's a really shitty one. Oh, centipedes.
That's a pretty strong list. Sahara?
I don't know.
People.
Mosquito. Yeah, people. I'm so sick of people. I'm counting that as one. People,
Okay.
flies, mosquitoes,
Okay.
wasps. I don't give a shit about wasps.
I'm gonna give the point to Maury because he listed shit that I would also agree needs to be dead. But ants. Except ants. We need ants.
No, we don't. Fuck ants.
If it were me, I'd pick wasp 4 times just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
You can never be too sure with those bastards.
I guess locusts.
So, Mr. Dong wanted to get rid of mosquitoes because they spread malaria, rats because they spread the plague, sparrows because they eat grain, and flies just because they're annoying.
Mhm.
This makes sense.
Yes. This pest plan, in the short term, was a smashing success, resulting in the death of how many sparrows? I want y'all to guess. Closest number gets the point.
1 billion.
All right.
7,000.
So Maury gets the point.
Yeah, we're thinking about China here.
Yeah, 1 billion. The numbers for this are insane. So they got 1 billion sparrows, 1.5 billion rats, and for the mosquitoes and flies, they didn't count them and they measured them in pounds. Well, kilos, but I converted it to pounds.
Yeah.
So they got 24 million
Is a
pounds.
kilometer.
They got 24 million pounds of mosquitoes and 220 million pounds of flies.
Based.
Jesus Christ.
I was
Need that
curious.
recipe.
I was curious to how many mosquitoes and flies that is, so I sat down and figured it out.
A lot.
So it would take 1,800,000 mosquitoes to equal 1 pound. So that means they killed.
The fuck?
Yeah, they killed 4.3 trillion mosquitoes. Holy shit! Right? Time for the flies. It would take 38,000 flies to equal a pound, meaning they killed 8.36 trillion flies. Man. Nothing kills like man. How long did it take to get these numbers?
A month.
All right. Sahara?
8 months.
The point goes to Sahara because she is closer. So it took 2 years to reach these results.
Oh, okay.
That was my initial guess. I was
Okay,
going to say
that's
4
not
years,
even-
then I was like 2 years, then I got to 8 months.
That's not even that much then. Like that.
For 2 years?
Yeah.
Reach like trillions of flies? That's a lot.
Bro, it's not even billions anymore, Maury. We're talking trillions.
If those bitches were all buzzing around right now, do you think you'd see your hand in front of your face?
No, but this is over the this is the entirety of China.
Yeah.
Okay.
And over the course of 2 years.
You also have to factor in the weather.
You also have to factor in ones that weren't counted because China is so large.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But
Exactly.
So the Chinese government used a bounty system to kind of get these results. Whoever killed the most would get money, and most importantly, the approval of the Chinese Communist Party.
Based.
Yes, they
I'd kill
gave
flies for that.
For exposure.
Yeah, no, they gave their they made their people seek their approval. I don't know how they did that. And propaganda.
By telling them to kill flies, they get money. That's
Yep.
easy.
They got paid in exposure too.
Mm-hmm.
They also had propaganda. I'm gonna read off one of the propaganda. All right, ready for this shit?
Okay.
No.
Birds are public animals of capitalism.
Uh-huh.
The fuck does that
Based.
mean? I don't know. But
The
all
birds
I know,
aren't real.
all I know is it's
Uh-huh.
incorrect. There's only one bird that represents capitalism, and that bird is known as the bald eagle.
What the fuck is a kilometer?
When I see
Eagle
that meme, I do
noises.
think of Maury.
Eagle
Anyway,
noises.
what was the unforeseen but very predictable consequences of their action?
Rebellion.
All right.
I'm guessing there was nothing there to like eat up all the dead stuff. Whatever those types of animals are called, scavengers. I'm guessing.
That's a good one.
Mhm.
So
All right.
I'm guessing a lot of dead stuff just wasn't processed, and a lot of things died. A lot of
I
nature.
support that. That's a good
Alright.
guess. I like
Sarah,
that.
Sarah, what's your guess?
You already said my guess.
Oh, right. Well, points for no one. If you
Okay.
took 4th grade biology, you would know that just removing something from an ecosystem would have consequences. So, since the sparrow population was down, the locust population ballooned to ridiculous amounts. That's
Yeah.
right. God's goon is back in crazy ass shit from history. And they're
Uh-huh.
here
Hang on.
to eat everything, causing
Hang
a
on.
famine.
We should call this episode Locust 2.
Locust.
Why are
What?
you just looking up crazy ass shit from history that has locusts in it?
Well, hold on.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Hold on. This is more than the locusts.
I know,
They're barely in this story. Okay?
but
They came in,
the
they
way
caused...
that you went from 0 locusts at all to a lot of locusts to a little locusts in this one.
Okay. Yeah, what's wrong with that? I just want to
Can you
talk
draw
about...
Someone's
a
got a
locust?
hyperfixation.
I
Can you
just
draw
want to
a
talk
locust
about
for this
the
episode?
dumbest thing that a country has
If
ever
I have
done.
time,
Okay, but so the locust came back,
proceed.
causing a famine in short amount of time, as they do, because it's locust, baby. Mr. Dong, to his credit, he tried to fix the situation that he caused. The way he did that is he removed sparrows from the 4-pest plan and replaced them with what pest?
Locust.
All right.
Roaches.
He decided that bed bugs was his highest priority during...
No fucking way, dude.
he decided
What
that...
the fuck?
Yeah, he
I mean,
decided
what?
that...
What was going on in China?
I have
make him
no
be like,
fucking
you know-
clue.
The Tiananmen Square massacre.
Yeah, that was the 60s. He
And,
decided
Yeah.
he decided that bed bugs was the highest priority, not the famine-causing locusts, which were currently causing a famine. Why did Mr. Dong pick bed bugs? I have no clue. This seems like a case of someone underqualified getting a job that they should not have.
Mood.
He would also import 250,000 sparrows from what country?
Russia?
Okay, that's
Vietnam.
Point to Maury.
Yeah.
Our boy Mr. Dong went over to good old Nikita Khrushchev and got 250,000 sparrows. Where Russia got these sparrows, I have no clue. But it bothers me that Russia just casually has 250,000 sparrows to give away like it's nothing. Because it implies they have way more sparrows. What the fuck are
made
they doing
children
with all
catch
these
them.
sparrows?
Don't you remember that Parks and Rec bit where what's his name? Andy, I think. He's like, I just sold all of my tigers or all of my something for tigers. You know?
For lions. I gave
for
up
lions.
all of Norway's army for lions.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what this game is, but if the game is to get the most lions, I fucking win.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. But back to the famine. How long did it last, and how many people were killed as a result of it?
When did this take place?
The famine?
No, yeah, like all of this.
And between
What year did it start?
1958 to like 1962.
So this is during the Great Leap Forward?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I know the Great Leap Forward was like 40 million
Mhm.
people. So I'm just
Sahara?
going to say 40 million.
What's your guess?
25 million.
Point.
And I think it lasted like a year and a half.
Oh yeah, how long did it last, Maury?
The Great Leap Forward, I think, lasted till like 60 something, 61 or 62.
So I need a number of
1961.
I need like
No, like a length of time.
length of time.
Oh. 4 years?
Yes. That's points to Maury. We'll call that 2 points because it was 2 questions. I also said the answer to how long it lasted, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, so the
Wait. Wait. The
What?
famine lasted that long? Or
he got them both right.
did...
The
No,
Great
no.
Leap Forward last. I was just answering what
I'm
I knew.
asking was the question, how long did the whole thing last? Like the entire stupid thing? Or the famine?
So the stupid thing and the famine overlap greatly, and they both last
Okay.
for about the sparrow part. That was 2 years when they realized, ooh, fuck, we done goofed it, right? And then a famine proceeded to happen for 4 years that killed in between 30 and 45 million people. That's right. Mr. Dong has killed more people than anyone else by millions. Not even on purpose, but by pure stupidity, he caused 40 million people to die. And they say American politicians are bad at their job.
Yeah, it's all because of communism, really.
Clearly not. Clearly not bad at their jobs. At least we're not dying in insane numbers. If you look at the population graph for China, it like in 1962 it like goes down. Which, holy shit.
Yeah, so more people died than the civilian deaths in World War II.
More people died than in the Holocaust.
Yeah.
You know?
The 38 million were the civilian deaths overall in World War II. 40 million died during the Great Leap Forward.
Apparently it might be more. Because some people say that he's killed 80 million people.
Yeah. I think I've heard something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, communism bad.
Yeah, the moral of this story is leave the fucking birds alone. When will we learn? Every time we
Birds
fuck
aren't
with
real.
the birds. Alright. Every time we fucked with the birds, it has gone badly. The Emu War was 20 years before this. And Mao was like, did not look at that. And it was like, fuck it. Let's kill all the birds. And
Mao was just, in general, just a retard. So
it sounds like he's the dumbest leader that there ever will be. By a lot. And this...
Yeah.
I give it time.
And because he killed 40 million people, because he was just like, you know what? Fuck these birds. Because they ate grain. Not thinking about, oh, you know what eats a shitload of grain? Locusts. He'd think about that. Dumbass. Fucking idiot. So that's why this is the dumbest thing a country has ever done or will ever do.
Yeah.
Because there's really only one way that it will get topped, and that's nuclear bombs.
Oh yeah, I remember this from Top Gear. I think it was in Burma special, but they everyone there drives on their cars are left-hand drive, but they drive, or no, that everyone, yeah, it's right-hand drive for all the cars, but they drive on the right side of the road. So buses, when you get off a bus, you get off in the middle of the street.
Oh, fuck.
And the driver the passenger always gets off in the middle of the street. And it's because their leader apparently they used to be they used to drive on the left side of the road, but their leader one day woke up and looked around and thought that his country was leaning too far to the left. I shit you not. So he made everyone drive on the right side of the road from then on.
I hate that.
That's how Elon Musk runs Twitter.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. With his dreams.
He wakes up and, you know what?
He writes that shit down.
This looks too good right now. I'm gonna fuck this up.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Maury, can you hit me with?
Thanks for listening to this
3,
week's episode of the
5.
Gred Podcast, Slayers.
Picture that. With
If
the
you liked
Kodak.
it, let us know.
Mr. Worldwide.
Rate us on Spotify
3,
or hit that like button. Follow our Instagram at the Gred Pod. Till
Kodak.
next time, I need the subs.
Sub.
Want to see our logos, grippers? Get us to 1,000 subs. You have 1 week.